by drying magma, and if the magma dries quickly, it means the crystals are small, and those are normally extrusive, which are outside of the earth, and if the crystals are larger, magma moves slower, and those are more extrusive rocks.
Wait a second, you just said extrusive for both of them.
What?
You said
intrusive.
And like kind of an example, like this is a rock formed from the natural gas and like from natural glass, not gas. I'm sorry. And it was cooled very quickly, so you can tell it's more of an extrusive rock. And I'm sorry. Let me restart. It was like since the lava was cooled very quickly, that usually means the crystals inside of it were a lot smaller instead of larger. That's why it cooled faster. Okay.
So that one's an example of an extrusive.
Yeah, extrusive.
Okay.
A thinner texture, it means the grains are large enough to see, and an aphantic texture means that you cannot see the grains easily, and they're both from Greek words.
Okay, and just what we just handed out to you is just kind of a fill-in-the-blank sheet, and I'm just going to go over it, and there's a little word bank on the bottom, and like, you guys could maybe just go and see what you think first and try filling them in, and then,
And then we'll go over it.
Yeah, and then we'll go over it, like, just kind of make an inference of what these are, and then we'll kind of check them with what they really are.
Okay, so while they're doing that, I have a question for you. Let's just kind of wrap this up a little bit clear. So if it's formed, what makes an extrusive rock an extrusive rock?
It's formed outside of the earth.
It's not, yeah, it's like kind of, instead of being inside, like the crust or all the layers of the earth, it's formed outside on the ground or in caves and stuff like that.
Okay, and then intrusive is,
Formed inside the earth.
okay, hence the word in. Now, which one will have larger crystals, extrusive or intrusive?
Yeah, intrusive rocks usually have larger crystals inside of them.
Okay, and so therefore extrusive are going to have smaller crystals. Why?
Because the extrusive ones are outside and they're more exposed to air.
So what would the exposure to air do?
It will quicken the drying time.
Or like the time for it to harden?
Yeah.
Okay, so it hardens quickly, meaning that crystals don't have the time to form?
Yeah.
Okay. And so throw the opposite then. Intrusive would have what kind of crystals?
Larger ones.
Yeah,
Larger crystals because it had more time for the rock to form itself.
because inside they're not exposed to air as much as they would be outside of the earth. So the crystals have more time to like grow, and they don't. Yeah.
Is it just the air exposure, or does it have to do with anything else?
Yeah, there's a bunch of things that can affect the cooling of igneous rock, but air is a big one, and I think, I'm not sure on this, but I think some types of gases can cool them too. Like water, probably. I'm not really sure.
Let's go back to the air part. Is it just the fact that air is present, or are you thinking something in regards to the temperature of the air?
It could be both, but since below the earth doesn't have much air, and outside of the earth it's exposed to a lot of air, but below the earth it could be the same. It's warmer, so.
Okay, so when you're saying that below the earth it's warmer, you're really getting into the temperature. So you said that, so let's go on the temperature of that. You said inside it's definitely warmer, hotter. We can go ahead and say or assume. So with that being said, the outside is definitely going to go ahead and be cooler. Therefore, is it fair to say that because it's outside, the air is cooler, and that's what makes the rock harden faster?
concept behind tech.
No, I think we're up to pretty much up.
Just like